Here we are then. Where were we? Haminals. I believe we were doing haminals. The clownfish specifically. Yes, tropical seaweed. Clownfish look quite easy to please, so we're just gonna lob a bunch down near some seaweed. We need a lot because there will be predators. Yes, even Equilinox gets dark. There's a splatting sound though. There have been certain areas where the underwater plants have died out, unfortunately. I don't know why. Probably I'm not paying enough attention, to be honest. A bit hard to tell sometimes when the the sun reflects off the water. Alright, so we have our first creatures in the tropical biome. The bright and cheerful clownfish. Unlike clowns themselves, which are just creepy. Oh wow, look at all... Whoa, the orange trees have really taken over. That's quite something. Oh, but it smells amazing. Cool beans. What's next? Angelfish. We're going to have to do all this again, further down. Likes tropical seaweed and stones, so can't be too frivolous. A beautiful tropical fish. The angelfish is able to live in tropical biomes, or even a mixture of riverbed and tropical, but it definitely requires some tropical seaweed in its habitat. Okay. Tropical seaweed and stones. It's a bit harder now that it's nighttime here. Stones, not rocks. It's not the same. Honest. Needs more water. Okay, here seems like a decent place. They'll have to fight off the clownfish. Okay. Oh, there's some rocks. Good. Good. I might have just missed a spot. What, down here? Give them a fighting chance. That's coral, that's completely different. Come on. That's a rock. I am all over it today. There's stone. Yeah, the underwater biome isn't doing great. I'm a bit annoyed about it. It's very difficult. Plonk, plonk. To spread things out. I'm going to put down some more shells. Help out the coral. Okay, where is the coral? Go to the outer edge of the coral colony. Maybe putting more... Yeah, one just popped up the minute I dropped some shells down. Excellent. Extend the habitat. Good. Yeah, it's very difficult to get the right amount down here in the depths. For some reason. I'm getting a bit bored of the tropical biome, to be honest. I'm gonna move on soon. Might leave it. Yes, it's a lot of fish. Maybe we'll do one land animal. The first land animal for the tropics is this rainbow-coloured lizard. Don't know whether it's supposed to be a gecko, but that's the feel I'm getting. A small, colourful, scaly animal that lives in tropical areas. This animal isn't particularly fussy about its habitat and can survive in almost any tropical or jungle area. We don't have to worry about spreading biomes, that's just plants. Tropical is its favourite biome, and it likes trees, which is great because we have many trees. So let's pepper the ground with lizards. Lizards. Some over here by the so-called a beautiful tree, whatever it was. We're going to put one pretty much everywhere and they will build colonies. It'll be lovely. And they're rainbow coloured, which, I mean, can't go wrong there. Unless it's an outfit. There we go. Can we change their colours, or are they always rainbow? They are always rainbow coloured. There we go, fella. For some reason the lizards don't have names. Maybe that's a terrible human thing they don't like to do. Who knows? Looking a bit confused. Oh, it's playing around. It's fine. Its health and environment is perfect. You can... and they wobble around. It will tell you what generation the animals are, so at least you can see how long they've survived. So if we went over... I'm not going to pick a fly. That was just going to be ridiculous. Oh, we have a slight incursion of mushrooms over here in the swamp. Nip that in the bud, so to speak. So yeah, if we just grab one of these warthog... Oh, they're all hiding. Brilliant. Okay, there. Cindy the warthog is generation 3. There are currently 3 warthogs, it looks like. Seri, generation 3, and Keisha, generation 4. There you go. So ridiculous, the names. Yeah, very, very small area of swamp now that we look at our big old tropical zone. That's okay. And now that the sun is well up, we can see all our fish much more easily. They look very happy. Times are peaceful. Yeah. You can see lizards moving in the background. Oranges falling off the trees. Okay. Let us find a new biome to poke. What about this little... There's a kind of little island that's rather suspiciously shaped. We should do something with that. Considering having a mini lush biome just there for no particular reason. And I'm going to do it because I'm not trying to create a realistic world. So, as you can see, well, if you're watching, not just listening, you can see it is mostly pink stuff. Pink and green though, which can strangely go together if you get the correct shades. So we have lush grass, which we can use. Altitude below 65 meters. I think everywhere on our map is below 65. A bright green patch of grass with small pink and white flowers dotted around. This vibrant plant can grow in barren land and spreads the lush biome. And so this plant is a great starting point for creating a lush ecosystem. Works well together with primroses. I would have thought primroses would be more of a woodland, temperate woodland place. I remember primroses being quite ubiquitous when I was growing up, and that is the kind of place I lived. Maybe less woodlands, sadly. Don't get many woodlands in England anymore. Of course, we did have a plan for this area to be riverbed, but you can't have a riverbed on land, so we're just going to go with it. Lush grass. Plomp, 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 plomp. Plomp. No, missed. Okay. The primroses, they've got a bright pink. The ones I saw were always pale yellow. They're rather cozy. A cozy plant. It spreads lush. Favourite biome lush. Below 65. Pretty easy going. A beautiful bunch of pink primroses. These are a great way to start creating the lush biome. Can't even see the grass. Let's move in. We're above the popcorn clouds at the moment. So we're moving in. And yeah, throwing down some so-called primroses. And you can see the land is slowly turning pink. That's perfectly fine and normal. Annoyingly, next on the list is the red tree. And obviously everyone knows that red and pink do not go together. So I'll probably go with what I did with the coral and change the colour. Not do a free-for-all. Excuse me. Below 75 meters, dislikes mushrooms. We don't have any mushrooms just yet, so that's fine. A small forked red tree. This pretty tree continuously drops red leaves and has space in its branches for birds to land and build nests. The tree likes to grow in lush areas. So yeah, it is red with a kind of silvery bark. I'm interested to know, if I change the colour, do the leaves that fall still be... Let's rephrase. The leaves that fall, will they still be red? Like, will the leaves become the colour I want it to be? Or is that a little bit too advanced? Okay, we'll put one down and immediately go to the genetics tab and pick a colour that fits. We could just go straight pink. What do you reckon? Pink, kind of a light purple, white, or a very light green? I'm going to go light green, but if you have a preference for the next one, let me know. Okay. That's that one. Bamboo is next. Considered a leafy bush, really. Below 20 meters, likes large rocks. Okay, so we're going to have to put some rocks down. Tall, nutritious green stalks. These bamboo shoots are enjoyed by pandas, or at least will be once pandas have been added to Equilinox. Sadness, they were never added to Equilinox. Grows best in a lush biome in rocky areas near the water. So it's rocks specifically, not stones. I guess grey. Grey and pink can go together sometimes. We'll do that. Maybe this area will be rocky. I don't know how many of the lush biome trees will enjoy rocks, but now they have a chance. Or bushes, in fact. All right, let's get bambooing. It's incredibly pink and green, pink and green. So it's like a hot pink and a kind of deep mint green. That's what you want. Callan wants light purple. All right, so now, did these trees not like rocks? No, they didn't like mushrooms. That was the thing. It's okay. So we'll put one down here and tell it to propagate light purple. There. Trees. Give it some time. Sure, it'll be delightful. So I did light green. I did light purple. We'll do a third one, but it'll either be pink or white. We'll see what the general colour scheme does, whether we want to cut back on the pink a little bit. There's a pink tree anyway, so maybe pink would be a waste of time. Preferred altitude below 68 meters, and that's about it. A cute pink tree that thrives in the lush biome. This fast-growing tree is nothing special, but it helps to spread the lush biome and is used to breed more impressive trees. What's with the subtle tree shade? It's not cool. So I can block these anywhere, unless we get to a point where there's a bush that goes, I hate trees. Trees suck. Bush. You don't know. You don't know what trees sound like. Ah, the bamboo's coming up nicely. It's a rather cold pink with the pink trees. Not a huge fan. It's okay. Alright, next is the cherry tree. It's the last spreading plant that spreads the lush biome. I know what I'm talking about. Preferred altitude between 25 and 75. Oh, we might not be able to put it on our little island. Likes rocks, stones, and mushrooms. Rocks or stones and mushrooms. A beautiful large tree with pink leaves that drop from the tree like snow. This mighty tree grows in the lush biome and is one of the most expensive trees in the game. Yeah, I don't think we're high enough. We'll have to do a separate higher biome for the lush trees that will go. Yeah, it's all poor. We cannot do the cherry tree for now. That's okay. So now we'll move to just lives in lush. And be careful of spreading the wrong thing. Wild mint, yeah, wild mint does spread the grassland biome, as does the red maple tree. What about the lily? Lily doesn't spread anything. Its base colour is white. That could fit in, and it likes stones specifically. A bunch of small white woodland flowers. These flowers are able to grow in most green biomes and have a calming effect on bees. There you go. I don't know, for all the lilies I've seen look like they come from a hot place. What do I know? But we need some stones either way. So we'll just pepper some around the rocks, because I have yet to see or remember a plant or animal that likes one and not the other. There. Lives in biome, lush, lily. There we go. One of the problems with throwing down so many at once is that if you want to... Oh, I want the lilies to be a different colour. I want them to be orange. No one wants that. It's really hard for them to get a foothold because there's going to be so many white ones. Sometimes a plant or animal will have multiple base colours, or natural colours as it's referred to. So they can be different when you plonk them down off the bat, but that is not the case for the lily. The lily can be... natural colour looks a lot like white, but apparently it's not, because you can also buy white, but there you go. There's also yellow, orange and red. Okay. How are we doing with our trees? Is that one? That's just a pink tree. We have not created any new trees of different colour just yet. It's a bit of a bummer. We'll keep an eye out. If the original trees die off before we have the colours we wanted, we'll just do it again. There we go then. Alright, what's next? There are quite a lot of plants for the lush biome. We're kind of inundating this island. A rose, that's grassland, forest, woodland, lush. It's red though, again. A single beautiful rose. Usually roses grow in small bushes, but not this one. This delightful flower can grow happily in many different biomes. I'm going to put one down. I want roses to be a bit rare, and I don't want them to be red. So I'm going to put one down. Oh, I didn't even check what it likes. And change its colour. Well, change the colour of its offspring immediately. It likes trees. Yeah, okay. Not a problem. Yoink. Alright. Whoopsie. Pressing the wrong buttons. So, we can have yellow, orange, pink, white, or black. Oh, I'm so tempted to go black just because it just doesn't match the biome. I think we're leaning a bit too much into the pink at the moment. But the lilies are white. Okay, we'll go pink for now. And see how it goes. Gosh, these red trees, I don't know whether they're getting swamped by the pink trees. They are not... Oh, there! I've got a green one. Okay. Nice. So maybe Cowlin's light purple tree will follow along soon. Keep an eye out. Marigolds. Marigolds are for the woodland biome. Tall mushroom is for the lush biome, like stones. But we've got to be careful because I know there was something that didn't like mushrooms and I don't remember what it was. So we'll just pick a certain area. It's called a tall mushroom, but it actually looks it's more like the hat part of it is tall. And it's kind of a deep pink, and the hat has a bit of a bend in it. It's pretty cozy. This tall pink mushroom looks a little bit like a wizard's hat. I thought gnome, but you know, I would. This mushroom predominantly likes to live in a lush biome, but is also able to survive in other fertile areas. It is fast growing, yep, and enjoys the presence of stones. So I'm just going to have it in one place because it was definitely a plant that doesn't like them. So whichever one starts dying off and just disappearing, we will know. They don't need a lot of help, mushrooms. Speaking of, let's go and check on our swamp. The swamp looks teeny tiny. I'm going to have to expand it. Okay, they've mostly been kept at bay. I can get rid of a few. Oh, that's fine. A brief check-in on the cove, the tropical cove, with its many, many ridiculous number of orange trees. They are doing fine. The clownfish are doing fine. There's the odd angelfish in there as well. And we've got a lot of lizards because nothing's eaten them. Should we throw down the spanner in the works? No. I don't wanna. Let's get back to a little pink island. The pink trees, wow, they have really shot up. Who's there? Sorry, Cowlin was knocking. Now we've got 2 green trees, but I'm not seeing any purple trees just yet. Cheeky. What tree was it? It wasn't the red tree. Oh no. Shit. Yeah, it's the red tree. They're too close. Alright, let's wipe out the mushrooms. Should have checked. Should have tried to remember. Completely the wrong place for the mushrooms. Put them over here where we don't have any red trees. Think it through. There's a stone. There. Mushrooms will be down here. We'll try to remember. You want me to knock the orange tree? I don't think I can. I am not a hammer. Don't know what animals would knock down, but we will find out at some point. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the animals list and those that live in the tropics. It doesn't look like they'd be strong enough. Yeah, I think that was another case of he was going to add. I thought, oh my goodness, I thought there was a big fish in the water. I was like, what? Haven't you put fish near the island? But it was a reflection of a cloud. Orange tree hoops. Sorry, Cowlin. Oh my goodness, I can't even do a knock-knock joke. Orange tree who? Wow, I suck. Oh dear. Orange, you glad to see me? Cowlin, are you drinking at work? Because there are people you can talk to about this. It'll be okay. Wow. Moving on. It's good that you tried. There's a blueberry bush, which I think will add a nice contrast with its, well, blueberries no less. Oh, I really wanted to have blueberries in the garden, but proper forest blueberries, European ones. But nowadays, most of the types you get are the American kind, and they're actually white on the inside. It's very disappointing and kind of gross. But yeah, forest blueberries generally want to live in the forest, not in your garden. Too much work. These blueberries, however, just need to be below 60 meters. A large bush with tasty blue berries. This bush produces a large amount of nutritious fruit when grown in fertile areas, and so can be a great source of food for many animals. And has nesting spots. Mustn't forget that. So we'll put the blueberry trees Just in a weird line like that. I'm sorry none of the trees have popped up to be purple yet. Did I change it? Oh no, I did change it. I thought I'd forgotten. In fact, having to fight off these kind of pathetically pale pink trees, which I'm not pleased about. They're very wishy-washy, aren't they? Not cool. The large tree, that was the forest one, wasn't it? It doesn't spread it, but... I need to be... Herbs, that was it. We don't have any herbs. The spiral tree is rather lovely looking. It's very tall and more of a hot pink that I was talking about before. And it looks like the two trunks are spiraling around each other. It looks very tall. Below 20 meters, likes bamboo. An interesting looking tree with twisted branches. Grows in the lush biome and prefers to be near water alongside bamboo. Tropical birds enjoy nesting in this spiral tree. Well, it's going to be really difficult because the tropics are very far away. But I can just about see them on the horizon there. Bamboo it is. I do like these ones a lot. We want quite a few to balance out the wishy-washy toothpaste pink trees. Oh, we've got our first purple red tree. Yeah, that's going to get confusing. It just looked, I thought it was a flower because it's so small. There you go. The first one. Fortunately, you can't name trees, so we can't follow along with its progress. There it is. We'll see it better when the sun comes up. I do like the deeper green of the blueberries and the splashes of green from the trees I added. I'm tempted to do some white ones as well to mix it up. New tree hype indeed. Yeah, we want to mix up the colours, so I'm gonna put down another red tree, but far away from the mushrooms. I don't want it to mix with the green or the purple, so I'll put it all the way on this side. And we will ask it to propagate trees of a white nature. I know, it'll make it colder again, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Excellent. Got a bit of a non-pink bit here. I don't know what's happened on this side of the... I was going to say coast, but it's way too small to be called a coast. That's ridiculous. Gonna give it some encouragement with some lush grass. Maybe a lily or two. And the primroses. There we go. Oh, we've even got some blueberries ready. Excellent. Now the sun's coming up once more. Very early coming up. The in-game clock says it's 4:45 in the morning. It must be a summer or something. A little purple trees growing well. Now we can look at some animals for the lush biome. We don't want to have loads. It is an island, so we're not going to have any predators. I think we could manage a dove or two. They would blend in colour-wise. They're just, well, white. And they're described as a beautiful white bird. Is it true? I should know this. That doves are pigeons? They're just white? Or are they an actual species? I feel very dumb. Oh my goodness! Tiny Bolt! Hello! How nice to not kind of see you-ish, you know what I mean, typey thing. There you go. Now I can go hibernate again. Likes trees. Does not like snow. Has the ability to build a nest and requires one to reproduce. Fair bees. Dove. Again, we don't want to drown the island in doves. It's going to get a little bit like a tacky wedding. So we will... Let's zoom in, because they'll be very, very small and wobble around on the floor. It'll be funny. Boop. There we go. It's basically the same design. Oh, hello. As the chick, except it's white with a pink... Oh, I keep missing it. Pink beak and pink legs. Hello. I don't think the birds have names, but that's our first lush Haminal. And now that the sun comes up properly, we can see that the purple red tree looks properly purple. And there are 3 colonies of doves. Once the old red trees, the red trees, for fuck's sake, die off, things will look a bit more cohesive. So they're from the same family, but are they the same? Like literally, a dove is a pigeon, it just happens to be white. That's the question. I don't know, I mean, you kind of think of butterflies because, oh, they're colourful, but I find butterflies really creepy. They really like blood and like dead things. They're creepy and sneaky. Maybe it's not for all butterflies though. The toucan, I think that's more of a jungle bird, so I'm not going to do that. The lizard, I'm worried the lizard will just eat the doves. I might go for 1 peacock colony. Favourite biome, lush, likes flowers. Oh, eats wheat. Most of the animals don't eat anything, they just exist. Eats wheat, fruit bushes and fallen fruit, so we'll have to put them near the blueberry bushes. A beautiful flamboyant bird. The peacock lives in either lush, grassland or woodland biomes and prefers to have flowers in its habitat. See, the way it's phrased, prefers to have flowers, doesn't let you know that they basically get really, really sick and die. Maybe even get diseased first if you don't have what they like. This bird has a fantastic plume of tail feathers which it uses occasionally to ward off enemies or other peacocks. So we will put... Where did I centre that one? I think it was further down. I'll put it in between the line of... Boop! Oh, it's an egg! It's a big old egg. Hello. It's called Jack. Jack the peacock. Oh, that's terrible. They really shouldn't allow names. It's coming along nicely. There's no distinction between pigeons and doves. There you go. Gotta trust my brain. Yeah, but everybody loves a dove and people don't like pigeons. Sad times. There we go. I don't think I want to put any other animals here. I think we're okay. What's the time? Almost time to finish. So I'm not going to start a new biome. See, when it's contained like this, it's quite easy. We'll go back to the tropics, or as we like to call it, orange world, because we're not very creative. Fish still exist, as do oranges and lizards. What would be the next animal for the tropical biome? Would actually be another fish. The royal grama, as I remember, they're quite small. Likes shell, coral and large rocks, so also rather difficult. A purple and gold fish which prefers living in tropical habitats with plenty of coral. It's slightly smaller and slower than the average fish, so it does have a bit of trouble escaping predators. Yeah, if you don't bump up their speed in their genetics, they basically get wiped out the minute you add a pike, because they're just monsters. Is there an area then with shell, coral and large rocks? So we have 2 colonies of coral. We've got our bright pink one, shell, and there's a large rock here, so we could put some royal grama around here. I'm just going to throw a bunch down and hope for the best. Our other coral colony, I'm not... Oh, there's a large rock here, but it might be a bit too far away from the coral. Seriously, every time I say coral, I hear the Walking Dead meme. I just can't get past it. I don't even watch that program. It's crazy. What about over here? Yeah, just about. Oh no, 2 out of 3. Oh, 3 out of 3 here. Got to be really careful. Can we do it here? Suitable biome isn't so great. Yeah, it's difficult keeping the biome up in the water. Don't know why. You did turn up at the end of the stream, but isn't that better than turning up, like, just when I've stopped? Like, literally just... Well, I think it might be different. You haven't missed much. I've not been my best. Very tired. Hence why we're playing Equilinox. But we do have a semi-regular schedule at this point. It doesn't happen a lot because I've got other things to do, but I'm doing my best to come along on the same days. Well, that wasn't very dramatic because it's just, oh, it's more fish. Well done. No offence to fish, though, especially tropical fish, very beautiful. But it's hard to see them. Could you do a frog? Tropical frog? Yeah, I guess that would. Maybe have one colony of frog. Frog. Likes insects, mushrooms and flowers. Okay, we don't have any insects around at the moment. I can't be asked to put you down. That would mean butterflies. Oh, please. Oh, blatcher. I'm not going to put the predator in other jellyfish. Oh, turtle. Turtle. We must be able to do turtle. I'm actually getting a bit of a headache, which I guess is good. Oh, it's not good timing. I have to go exercise. Why? Why is my life this way? Yes, I did literally shake my fists and look to the sky there. Turtle time. Or it might be a tortoise. I think this one is literally a turtle though. Water plants, grasses and flowers. Eats water plants and fallen fruit. Well, we have an abundance of fruit, so they can we'll just put loads on, they can hoover it up. A small reptile that eats plants and fruit. It can live on both land and in the water, but requires damp areas. When scared, it can hide in its shell to protect itself from predators. It lays eggs to reproduce. So we need a place with water plants, grasses and flowers. That's a little trickier. There's one. Maybe it's not. Just on the edge, I guess. On the edge. And near fruit, obviously. Okay, boom. One egg. I like saying egg. We don't want to have a gazillion of them. We've already got a gazillion lizards. Plonk. Another egg there. Let's go a bit around the corner. Boop. Again with the... Why do I always have to make sound effects? Boop. Can't help it. Is this what's happening? Yoink. Nope, not there, not there. Oh, it's not good, not good. Oh, here. No, too far away from the fruit. Boink. There. That'll do for now. Let's find us... Is that the egg or is that an orange? You know, it's so hard to tell. Egg, orange, there's an egg. It's called Angel the Turtle and it's trying to hatch. There we go. It's the sun going down in the tropics. I'm going to see if we can see our lush island from here. Yeah, we can. Hideously pink over there. Wonderful stuff. I don't know how... Oh, it's 20... Maybe it needs to get to 100% before it can hatch. Oh, no, he's there. Let's follow. There. Angel the Turtle has hatched, playing around in the shallows. It's actually smaller than the orange. It's quite alarming little guy. Oh, little turtles. Here he comes. Getting some food. Doop, doop, doop. Careful, that lizard might eat you. He's kind of got stuck in the tree. Oh, there he goes. Ate an orange. It's thrilling stuff. 80s. Alright, let us save.